think the reason why random people ask questions is because they want to know that I'm okay. And that really is a need that they have within themselves that I shouldn't feel obligated to fulfill. The conversation with this new person was always just trying to let them know this is like my normal life and this is okay, because people constantly ask me if I'm in an accident, because that's what most people think. When you try to explain to people that that's your normal life, often people get real negative and like emotional about that. That's why I started trying to be overly positive in explaining it. I wanted to make sure that they were okay. But what I didn't take into account is that that was emotionally taxing on my part. Because I was trying to pretend to be okay for random strangers just because some old lady in the grocery store felt the need to come make sure that I wasn't dying or something because I'm wearing like... When people try to talk to me about my EDS and they don't know anything about EDS, they often say things that are really annoying and hurtful, but really the reason why it's annoying and hurtful is because of an understanding that I have within myself that a random person doesn't understand about EDS. So if somebody intends to be kind, then I try to focus on the intention as opposed to what people are actually saying to me. 99% of people who try to say something nice about my EDS, it comes out as something that I do find offensive, honestly. They think that they're being nice and caring, and so I just try to appreciate the intention and just not focus on anything that they're actually saying. Which is kind of sad, but it's true. I think it's the best thing to do for both people in the situation.
Man, what would you like them to know?
Well, if that's what I've let go of wanting them to know anything. I just appreciate them for trying to be there in that moment with me, and when people do project their understandings of how they would deal with something or how they would feel or what they would want onto me. Ooh. To try and comfort me. And I think just being aware of that and knowing that that's what's happening and that I don't have to go there with them. Like a really common one is like, oh, you look so good, like, or like you look so young, you look so healthy, and it's like, that is a really annoying thing to say to somebody who's extremely ill. But instead of being annoyed with that anymore, I just try to appreciate that they're trying to give me a compliment, and they're probably feeling awkward and stressed out about the situation, and that's also when people start saying things that maybe even later they might second guess themselves too. They're just trying to, I think, say something to comfort me. My new theory for communicating my EDS is to say as little as possible and to really not even try and explain it to random people, because I know there's a lack of awareness, and I also used to explain it for awareness purposes, but I realized that if in doing so that costs me emotional energy that I don't have, then it's just not worth it. And like going over and over and over again with random strangers trying to explain the whole thing, it almost like it was making me think about it more, and I don't need to be thinking about it any more than I already have to think about it, because obviously it's always popping up into my mind because something's gone wrong.